morning, Pika. Hey, baby girl. Come on, let's go. Hi everyone, welcome back to another vlog. This vlog wasn't supposed to be about me stranded on side the road. Well, I'm not really stranded on side the road. I'm stranded here at Kroger's because something was in the road, you guys, and hit my tire. Not sure what I hit, but it sounded like it was an object in the road that hit my tire.
There was nothing in the road, like there was nothing there. From as far as we were, there was nothing there, so something had to pop up in
we
the
heard
road.
like a something like it hit
the car, but we didn't know that. But once her thing came on, it was like, oh, your tire, we was like,
I'm like, oh my god, I am on a flat. This video was supposed to be all about me making Pika's homemade dog food. Seemed like y'all so close,
but then there was a turn. Dun, dun, dun.
But anyway, you guys, before we get into the video, for those of you that are new, click that subscribe button, turn on your post notification bell so you will not miss any dramatic outcomes in a video, click the like button. So yeah, you guys, this video was supposed to be all about me making Pika's homemade dog food, about her, but now, as she said,
dun, dun, dun,
we had a bump in the road.
literally.
So, literally bump in the road. So now we're waiting on my husband.
We're stranded.
To come to check out the tire to see what I actually hit, because literally there was nothing in the road.
But
there was nothing.
At least, let's think about this. At least we're not somewhere that we do not know, and it ain't like how can you say this? Like we're in the middle of nowhere, a place that we're not recognizable of. And if I stayed home, I could have came and picked up.
But no, we gotta
get this. We gotta get this towed.
No, I have a spare in the trunk, but we just gotta get the tire fixed, and no telling how much that's gonna cost.
You still gotta get that fixed if it's messed up?
Yeah, I gotta either buy or tire. Depends on what actually happened. Your dad's gonna probably take it to Gateway, which is literally right there down the road, but I didn't want to take a chance riding on this rim.
Also, that's like a steep hill right there too.
Yeah, so he's probably gonna take the tire off the car and take it to Gateway. Have to buy another freaking tire to get this. It's a spare. It's not actually a tire. It's a spare to put on the car and then go home. And then I will show you guys how I make Pika's homemade dog food. But since we are here, and what?
Oh, never mind. Continue.
But since we are here at Kroger's and we're waiting on my husband, I'm gonna go inside and get all of the ingredients needed.
That's crazy. We still at our destination. We not at the one by the house. We at this other one. But I never been in this other one though.
It has a lot. It's better than the one by our house.
I heard. I was like, I need to start coming here more, but it's too far from the house.
But anyway, we're gonna go in and show you guys the ingredients that we're gonna use to make Pika's homemade dog food, and we'll see you guys inside. as you can see, she's eating. Show them what you're eating. Y'all, we're out of Kroger's, as you can tell. We're back in the car. These were on, what, TikTok? So, anyway, all of the food that we got for Pika was under $20. Now,
$12.
with just a few items that we got here was $12. But I already have some of the ingredients at home, but it's still cheaper to make her homemade dog food at home than it would if you would buy the kibble and all of that stuff from the retailers like Petco or PetSmart or either Hollywood Feed. So yeah, you guys, we're sitting here right now waiting on my husband to come so he can fix my tire so we can get that fixed, and then we'll be on our way home to make Pika's homemade dog food. So we took her to the groomer so she could get dolled up for today, because I wanted the video to be mainly about her, not about us stranded on the side of the road with a flat tire. So y'all, hubby is here to save the day. We got a little donut that's gonna go on the car.
That's what a spray look like.
Say what, little girl?
That's what a spray look like.
Oh my God, y'all, she's here home for the weekend from college. My husband said already. From college. It's only been 1 week and she's back at home already, but
it's
yeah.
Me out.
Gonna put the donut on, and then I guess we're gonna take the tire to Gateway to see if we can get it fixed. Y'all, see y'all when we get home.
So y'all, we back in the car. This not my vlog, but I'm gonna take over for a minute. We got this little weird donut. I don't think she showed y'all.
I showed it to him.
Got that weird looking donut on the car. So yeah, I like a skunk because of my hair, but yes, I just want to say, guys, see you guys later.
Okay guys, as you can see, we've made it back home. My daughter's on her way to pick up Pika, so I'm getting ready to make her homemade dog food. Now let me give you a disclaimer. I'm not a pet nutritionist. I have spoken with her veterinarian and she agreed that the food that I feed her that is homemade is best for her. Because when we got Pika, a lot of the traditional dog foods that we tried on her to get her to eat, it upset her stomach. She would vomit. She had itchy skin. She was always scratching a lot. And her bowels were very loose and watery. TMI, I know, but that's the real. So I did my research, consulted her veterinarian to make sure that what I was feeding her was very healthy for her and that had everything in it that she needs so she can thrive and be healthy. So I'm gonna share with you guys all of the things that I'm gonna use to make her dog food and the supplements that I use to put in her dog food to make it a well-balanced, nutritious meal. So let me show you guys what I'm gonna use to make Pika's homemade dog food. Starting over here, you guys, we have flaxseed meal. Now this is just ground flaxseed, nothing else mixed in, and this is really good for humans, not only for humans but for your pet as well. We're gonna add that to her homemade dog food. Next, we're gonna add some blueberries and apples. They're very nutritious, good fiber and good antioxidants, especially the blueberries for your pet. We're gonna have sweet potato, and this is just one sweet potato that we're gonna add to her homemade dog food. Next, we're gonna have broccoli and cauliflower, spinach, carrots, long grain rice. This is also good in fiber. I'm not going to put a whole lot since I am going to be putting some sweet potato because I don't want her to have too much starch. Also very good and nutritious for your dog, one red bell pepper. Also liver. Even though I'm going to be putting a vitamin supplement in her food that we give her every day, liver is very good in minerals and vitamins for your dog. This is about 1/3 cup. Now it looks like more than that because of the juices that's in it, but it's just about 1/3 cup of liver. Also, we have 3 pounds of ground turkey. You can use any type of protein that you would like. You can use chicken, you can use beef or lamb or pork. You can use any type of protein that you would like, long as it's lean protein for your dogs. Over here for the pumpkin and for the turmeric. I'm showing that you can put these in your dog food. I'm not gonna put these two in today because it's already in the bone broth that I'm gonna be using to make Pika's homemade dog food. So normally you would put pumpkin, make sure that it's pureed pumpkin that do not have any other ingredients in it, and turmeric. But like I said, this bone broth here, make sure if you use bone broth, do not get the kind that's in the store. And if you do, make sure it doesn't have onion. I ran into situations where the bone broth that I did use, and I had to throw out all of Pika's homemade dog food because I failed to realize that the bone broth that you get out of the store had onions in it. Dogs are very highly allergic to onions, and I found out that the hard way. So make sure you get bone broth, whether it's chicken bone broth or beef bone broth, make sure it doesn't have onions. I learned also that dogs can have garlic, but this does not have garlic in it, and I have not tried putting garlic in any of her food. But this contains turmeric and pumpkin. This is very good for your dogs because it provides good fiber and bone health. Also, I'm going to be adding calcium. Your dog needs calcium, so I'm going to add calcium to her food. And this is the multivitamin that I found online. If you're making homemade dog food for your pet or cat food, this is a multivitamin that says dog is human. So it has everything that your dog would need if you are feeding your dog, or if you're not, and you want to give your dog extra vitamins to help it thrive. I chose to buy this offline, which is called Dog is Human. Also, you will need some type of oil. Now, you can use extra virgin olive oil, or you can use coconut oil. Sometimes I rotate between the two. Coconut oil makes her coat very soft and shiny, and you guys, when we would take her to the groomers, they would always compliment about how soft her coat is and how shiny it is. So we always use organic coconut oil. And sometimes we just, like I said, rotate. We use extra virgin olive oil. We also use another food supplement, which is omega-3, 6, and 9. Your dog does need omega-3s in their food. Now, if you can't find this at your pet store, which I got this at Hollywood Feed, then you can also use sardines. Sardine has a lot of omega-3s, so you can use sardines in your pet's homemade dog food if you choose to make your homemade dog food. So yeah, you guys, these are all of the ingredients I will be using in Pika's homemade dog food, except the pumpkin and the turmeric because it's already in the bone broth. But if you do want to get some pumpkin, you can always get it at your local pet store, I assume. I got this at Hollywood Feed. But yeah, you guys, these are all of the ingredients I will be using to make Pika's homemade dog food. So let's get started. Also, you guys, I failed to mention that we will be making Pika's homemade dog food in the Instapot. You can also use your crock pot, or you can use it on the stove, but it's much easier and quicker if you use the Instapot. So again, let's get started. First, we're gonna add some extra virgin olive oil just to coat the bottom so the mixture that you put in will not stick. Just a little bit, just to coat it just a little bit in the bottom of the pan. Now, if you do not coat it, put any type of liquid or oil in the bottom of the pan, then you're gonna get a burn signal when you start making your homemade dog food. And you don't want the food to burn, so you wanna put either some water or some type of oil in the bottom of the pan. And we always start with our fruit. Next, we're gonna add carrots. Next, we're gonna put in the red bell pepper, broccoli and cauliflower, sweet potato, liver, a half a cup of brown rice. Next, bag of spinach, 1/4 cup of flaxseed. Don't need a whole lot. And now your protein. I'm going to use a spoon to mash this down. I know that it's full, but it's when it's done, you're gonna see how well it goes down. Because of the vegetables, it's gonna go down. Now I'm gonna add the bone broth. That was just 2 cups of bone broth. I'm sorry I didn't say that. In order to thoroughly cook your homemade dog food, you want to put it on pressure cook on the Instapot. Now, if the meat was frozen, I would do 30 minutes, but since it's not, I'm gonna do 25 minutes. It really doesn't take that long. And hit start. And that's all you need to do to make your homemade dog food. Sound like Pika's home, you guys. Pika's home. Hey, baby girl, let's see the cut. Let's see the cut, baby girl. Come on. Look at the baby, Pika. Hey, mama. Hey, mama, let's see your haircut. Let me take, come here. Hey, baby girl. You're so dolled up. Look at you. She got to get some water, y'all, because as soon as she comes from the vet, not the vet, I keep saying vet, the groomers, she always goes into her, she does that. She goes into her pen, drink water, and then she does that.
I don't know why they keep giving her bow ties like she a boy.
I don't know why either. Hey, mama. Hey, mama. I'm making your homemade dog food, girl. Y'all, I bet she's starving because she hadn't ate anything all day. So we're going to give her a little snack here. And then I'll get back with you guys once her homemade dog food is done. Look at her, y'all. You happy to be back home, girl? You happy to be back home? So you guys, I had mentioned about Pika's multivitamin that we put in her dog food. Sometimes she won't eat it as a treat. Sometimes she will. We just gave it to her. And she has devoured that that vitamin. So this is the multivitamin that we give her when we make her homemade dog food. So like I said, she just ate the vitamin, so you won't see me put this in her dog food. Did you eat your vitamin, girl? You ate your vitamin. Good girl, mama. Good girl. Okay guys, so Pika's dog food is ready. Only thing we have to do now is just wait for the pressure to release on the Instapot. But first, I'm gonna show you the other ingredients that I do add to her homemade dog food. Okay guys, now that Pika's dog food is ready, I'm going to go on ahead and mash it. I'm gonna show you guys what I do to, because this is all still in clumps and everything. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mash everything down to blend everything in, and then I'm gonna add the coconut oil, the calcium, and the omega-3 oil into this to make it a complete balanced homemade dog food recipe. So I'm gonna use this masher here to mash everything. There is a lot of liquid in here, and that is going to eventually evaporate because you got a lot of liquid also from the vegetables that are in here. Also, you can add probiotics to this. Now, instead of me adding probiotics, her vitamin already has probiotics, but you can have, like if you want your dogs to have more probiotics in their diet, you can also give them plain Greek yogurt. Only plain Greek yogurt. Do not give them anything that has sugar in it, because dogs do not need all of that. I just turned the light off because of the glare, but I'm getting ready to put at least 3 to 4 tablespoons of coconut oil in her dog food. Okay guys, keep in mind that this is human grade. We can't eat this. The only thing about this is it does not have any seasoning in it. This is just like a vegetable soup with ground turkey. Next, I'm gonna put the calcium in. Now this is when it gets to the point where we cannot eat it because of the calcium that I'm putting in there for your dog. I'm gonna put in the omega-3s. I'm gonna put a few pumps of this into her dog food. Okay guys, I failed to mention something. The last few supplements you see me use in her homemade dog food, you do not want to put that in there before during the time you're cooking it. You want to put that at the end. You do not want to cook the calcium nor the omega-3s. Now you can use the coconut oil in it while you're cooking it, but I always like to add that at the end. I forgot to mention that as well. But now her dog food is complete. I'm going to show you guys what I store her dog food in. Guys, these containers here are what I use to store Pika's homemade dog food in the freezer or in the fridge. I just fill them up. One lasts her a couple of days because she doesn't eat that much. She eats like 3/4 of a cup a day, like for breakfast and for dinner. And in the middle of the day, we may give her a snack or two, like a treat or whatever. But I have quite a few of these. I got these off of Amazon. So this is what I use to store her food in. Okay, as you can see, I've put some food in a bowl for Pika. So let's see how well she likes her homemade dog food. Pika! Look at her, y'all. She's in her bed. You hungry, girl? Come on. Here's your food. Come on, girl. Sometimes she'll sit and wait and watch to see what I do. Here you go, baby. Show them how well you like your food. Is it good, Mama? Is it good, girl? Y'all, she loves her food. Look at her. When I tell you, when I come back, that bowl is going to be completely empty. It's going to be completely empty. You like it, don't you, baby girl? Yeah. I'm going to go in the kitchen and finish filling up the bowls to store. And I'll be back to see where she is on her dinner. Okay, guys. Pika's still eating. Look, she's almost done. She's cleaning her plate. So that lets you know she loves her homemade dog food. Don't you, baby girl? You love it, don't you? Like, okay, why are you bothering me? She's licking the bowl clean. She's still at it. Pika, are you done yet, girl? There's nothing else left in there. There's nothing else left in there. You love your homemade dog food? Huh? You love your homemade dog food, girl? As you can see, guys, she has licked her bowl clean. But there you have it, you guys. Pika loves her homemade dog food. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Share with everyone you know. And I look to talk with you guys in the comments. If you have any questions about how I make her homemade dog food, leave me a comment and I'll share other recipes that I make for her homemade dog food. But again, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Share with everyone you know. And Pika and I will see you in our next video.